Welcome to Anxiety Pool.
Hello. Goodbye.
On my end, Discord did not recognize that, and all I heard was, oh.
Well, I think OBS did pick it up. Welcome to episode 38.
Yes,
38.
you're correct. You're correct.
Yes, welcome. This is our podcast. So, hello. How are you?
Wow. Anxiety pool. Yes.
Yes.
I'm Nick, the pale ghost. That's Mason,
Yeah.
the pale ghost.
Nicholas's AC is off.
My AC is off. Oh my god, so many fun things. My AC is off. My new job's cool.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
I think I have COVID.
Oh, do you?
No, probably not. I'm hoping not.
What do you
Like
think?
I've had like a very small sore throat for like the past couple of days. Like since I started working there, and I'm getting like more and more congested every day.
Stop sucking so much dick.
I know. I don't know what it is. It's so tasty.
It's probably
so
have that
good.
splooge in the back of your throat. Just sits there, dries up. Yeah. Just get it one or two good hacks and you should be all right.
Well, I was hypothesizing. Oh no, dude, this is the hack cup. It's
Oh.
not full.
Oh no.
I was hypothesizing, perchance. I only get to smoke like one time during my 10-hour shift. So, my hypothesis was my throat was used to vape hitting the back of it like almost all the time. And since I haven't been doing that as much, I started creating more mucus in the back of my throat to cover that patch of dryness.
No, because propylene glycol dries you out.
Yeah.
So you not vaping shouldn't dry you out. Like you should have a lot less of a dry spot. Because you're not.
Yeah, I didn't know that much about it. That's why I sure did ask.
You're not constantly hitting yourself with the drying of the propylene glycol. Yeah. That's like the worst part of vaping is that it dries you up.
Yeah, you would. I would love for vape to be like refreshing,
Right.
like you just took a sip of water.
Right. Yeah.
Oh man,
If they could somehow bind it to water,
dude, I would never quit.
Yeah. Water vapor. That's like maybe that's what we should figure out. We should figure
That's
out
the dream.
right how to bind nicotine and flavors to water and vape it with water vapor instead of the vegetable glycerin that'll dry you out. And then you get like a wet vape.
Ooh, just a nice.
Like you took a sip of grape juice. Yeah.
Dude, if you had a bad flavor, it would coat your mouth.
That'd be the hardest part, like finding the flavor you like. But it literally would be like I mean you would basically do it like juice, like grape juice,
Yes.
Mango
Apple
juice,
juice.
apple juice, right?
Cran mango.
Right? So you could just go and because it's this, we would probably use natural flavors to get it to taste almost exactly like the real juice because we're using water vapor.
Mm-hmm.
We could easily do that. All right, we got to cut that whole segment out.
We'll look into that more. We'll touch base on it.
That's our new company.
Yes,
Nobody steal it. Well, because wasn't there that one thing? Was it like oxygen bars?
Oh yeah, where you just
Yeah.
like go in and they pump like flavored straight oxygen.
Yeah.
In you. I mean, I would love to try that. That sounds actually kind of cool.
But I don't think like you actually get. I don't think it's like medical grade oxygen where you're like getting a high on it or anything.
No, I know. It's just like super, super fresh air.
That's what I would want to do though. I would want to go somewhere where I can just get strapped up and just like melt away. Yeah, just hook me up to some oxygen. Let me.
Dude, we could totally break into a dentist's office one night.
You wanna? Yeah, let's steal a bunch of nitrous and oxygen. Yeah, There you go. That'd be fun.
All the whole kit will just recline you back, and I'll just be like, all right, count to 10.
Yeah, they probably got like some perks in there, some Xannies. Nah, they probably wouldn't have Xannies. They probably have like oxys and hydros and stuff.
Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
oh yeah.
All right, so we also got to cut that whole bit out too about us robbing a dentistry.
So we've got like no content.
I mean,
so
we're
far
only
in the
5
first
minutes
5
in,
minutes.
yeah, and
Yep.
there's really just nothing here. So, hey,
Oh,
everybody, welcome to
you're
episode 38.
Wow, starting over.
Oh
I
my
like it.
God. We honestly have nothing to talk about today. It's just been quite the week anyway. I was busy today going and shooting with my boss and his wife, trying to teach them how to shoot. That was fun. It's always cool to take new shooters. It's always nerve-wracking too, also, just because of the dumb shit they do. It's working. It's definitely working. You're flexing. I can tell right away that you're getting stronger by the minute. Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. And then that's literally all I did this week. I worked the rest of the week, so
You didn't have anybody annoying come into the shop?
no.
No?
No.
Regular Joe Schmoes?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have I never really have to deal with, and even so, when it is something like slightly annoying, it's not like it like ruins my evening to where I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast. I really just like the stuff like that doesn't faze me enough for me to want to do something like that at all.
I got you.
You know, I've never, it's like something happens, and then I'm like, oh, what the fuck, for like 2 minutes, and then I've moved on completely. And it's like one of the best ways to live. It's how I think everybody should live. Shouldn't linger on to stuff so long. There was that like really, really interesting clip that was some professor doing some sort of study on like um or I don't, basically he was talking about holding a cup, and he says,
Oh, yeah.
you saw that one where he's
Yeah.
like, how heavy is this cup?
Yep.
And it's like, it's not that heavy, but it'll be, it depends on how long I hold on to it. I like after an hour, my arm will be tired. After 2 hours, I'll be shaking. After 3 hours, I'll barely be able to hold it up. Blah 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 blah. So it's like about the longer, how things hurt more, the longer we hold on to them for, things like that. So I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect. That's a great analogy, because it really is like, it is true. It's if you let
Yeah.
something, even like something small, like let's say somebody cuts you off in traffic in the morning, and
Oh my God, that would ruin 36 hours of my life.
some people are like that. Some people are literally like that, where they let that one thing that happens in the morning dictate how they're going to act and how they're going to feel for the rest of the day. They'll milk that one negative, event, and use that to align the rest of their emotions for the day, which is ridiculous.
I was just like thinking about like why would you let a 5-minute interaction ruin 24 hours? I look at it proportionally.
It's easy to do.
Yeah. I'll admit it happens sometimes, but I'm getting better at it.
Especially if it's something that lingers.
Yeah.
Like something big.
Sometimes it is something big, but recently I haven't had. I mean, it's big shit like me just moving, but that's pretty much it. I
Yeah.
haven't been worried about much lately.
It's good. Everybody should live kind of a worry-free life. For
Yes,
it's impossible to do so, to literally live a worry-free life, but obviously eliminate as much of it as you possibly can. So, Nicholas.
Uh-oh.
Nicholas.
Yes, Father.
Today's National Video Game Day.
I sure do love Bloons Tower Defense 6.
So I don't know. I figured we would just talk about real quick what kind of games we're playing right now, what kind of games we're interested in, what we've been kind of excited for. I'll start if you want. Give you a little bit of to give you a little bit of a script.
Let me consult my list.
Right. Let me make sure this isn't leaking. It feels like it's leaking. Yeah, this is Smilin's new pod system.
Oh my lord.
Isn't that cool?
That's dangerous.
Yeah, so you can have like multiple pods. So like you buy a pack of pods and it comes with 2 different flavors in it.
The party pack.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's THCH, which is like the newest molecule. So these are THCH, THCO, HHC, and THCP, I think. Or no HHC, Delta 8. Yeah, that's what it is.
I gotcha. It sounds good. What flavor?
Smells amazing. This is memberberry.
Member?
Yeah, from South Park. It's really good. And then they brought back 24 karat gold punch, which was like one of my favorite carts that they ever made, which was like tastes like Hawaiian punch, the red Hawaiian punch.
Oh my god, really?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Their flavors are incredible. Like I can smell this. It smells like a vape. Like it smells like I'm smelling a vape flavor, and then I hit it, and it's like so much more flavorful than any other cartridge I've ever hit. Like the only
Wow.
other time I've ever had something that tasted this good was was
I'm still using this.
yeah,
I bought this fucking forever ago.
they work good.
They do.
They work good. I like those cards. So yeah, I don't know. I just figured let's talk about like I don't know. What have you been so long, Sailor? What have you been playing lately? Other than
I mean,
fucking Balloons Tower Defense 6. Good game,
I've
great
been.
game.
Yeah, I know. Great game. Fucking Peggy 18 award 2022. I don't know, but I mean, I've been playing that since you got me on it,
Yeah.
and I've been going back and forth between that Rocket League and Chivalry 2. I'll be honest, I'm kind of bored of like all three. I want another story game to play. Just don't know what. And like every time I think about The Witcher, I'm like, dude, what? Like, why I can't.
It's a lot of work. The Witcher.
The Witcher is like, there's a lot of information.
There's a lot going on in The Witcher. It's not a game that you can drop for like a month at a time and just come back.
Yeah.
It's you'll be so fucking lost. That was always my issue with The Witcher. I never beat Witcher 3. Cuz I would always like play 40 hours into it and then get distracted by something else that came out and then try to go back to it and I'm like, "Fuck, I have literally no idea what I'm going, like what I'm doing or what's going
Yep.
on." So then I'd have to start a new game and then I'd play that for another 40 hours and then rinse and repeat. So but it
Yep,
is a
that's
solid
exactly.
it's a solid experience.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the bit I have played, I mean, I still have that save on my PC. The you and Mercy were watching me play that one time. I still have that. I had a blast when I played it, but I got distracted and I came back. Dude, I opened up the map and I didn't even know how to navigate the map.
Yeah. It's still, it's a lot. Runes, there's like runes and enhancements and fucking usually if you're like me, I go up to literally every notice board and just suck up every quest on the notice board.
Oh, I didn't even know there were notice boards.
Yeah, pretty much every single major town will have a notice board in it that you can walk up to and just find new quests. It's one of the
Gotcha.
like the continuation things of the game where like you can go to a
Oh,
town, do a bunch of the quests and then move on and then whenever you come back for another, quest that you need to come back to that town for, there might be new quests up on the notice board, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
that is cool.
It's
Kind of like the Dark Brotherhood, but way more in depth.
Yeah, it's one of the best RPG games ever created. It's just a lot. It really is a lot. So it's hard to pick up and put down. I've been playing same thing, BTD6 and fucking I've been playing this game called The Long Drive. It's actually kind of fun. You know like My Summer Car Simulator.
Yeah, where you just like drive the car and you just like soup it up. And
Right. You literally just
rally
like
race.
building a car. So it's kind of the same exact thing, but it's like a survival game. So
Oh.
you spawn in with like a beat up car in a garage and you need to go into the garage and loot it and get all the stuff, put a bunch of stuff in the trunk, put new tires on, like fix up your car as best as you can with the stuff you have in there, fill it up with gas, and then you just hit the road and you go. And
Oh man.
yeah, you're driving and driving and driving. You got food, you got water, you have to piss and shit. So there's piss and shit bars, so those slowly build. So sometimes you have to pull over and piss or shit. And then you're just driving down.
You're just doing it in the wide open.
Yeah, I'll pull over the car and I'll just walk over and just spam the piss and shit button at the same time. My character will just go, and I'm just pissing.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
and you can find alcohol, and it's kind of like a hand simulator style game where like you could pick up a beer bottle and like rotate it, and then you could pop the cap off and drink it, or there's like faucets in the game for water. So if you find one of those, you have to turn the faucet over, take a jerry can or something, bring it over, open the cap, and then stick it underneath the faucet to fill it up. It's like, it's pretty in depth. And you basically just, you have like the starter car, and you just drive as far as you can, and you try to survive as long as you can. There's enemies, as the only thing I've run into were like mad rabbits that will, like, you literally just be standing out in the night working on your car, and you'll just hear and some fucking rabbit will run over, and you either shoot it or he kills you in one hit, or you get in your car, but he'll just start like whacking the shit out of your car and damaging it. Yeah, so you kind of have to take it out. So they start you with the BB gun and a katana, but it's pitch black at night, so it's really hard to drive at night. You have to replace your headlights, you have to fill up on oil, you have to fill up on gas. It's like, it's really in depth, and you have to eat, you have to drink. Like, it's pretty cool, actually. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. I've already driven like a couple 100 kilometers. The only problem I have with the game is it's still a little buggy. The two biggest bugs that I've been dealing with right now is it's got that kind of, obviously, well, you haven't played Gary's mod, so you're not really gonna know. But it sometimes when you attach something to the car, it just kind of glitches the fuck out and goes and like,
I know what you're talking about.
Makes the car go crazy, and sometimes it'll like shoot up into the fucking sky, and then you have to reload a save because it's like, well, there goes my car and everything that was in it. And then if you're going like above 120 kilometers an hour, sometimes you'll just hit like a weird road generation, and I don't know, I guess like maybe the wheels dip slightly into the road if you're going too fast, and the car will just do a flip. Like, you'll just be driving down the road. Like I found like the smallest car. It's like a 2-door hatchback basically.
Yeah.
And I put the biggest motor in it. It's got like 300 horsepower, so it literally does donuts or does burnouts whenever I floor it.
Nice.
And I had a trailer on the back with a motorcycle in it that I was slowly fixing up. Like, I would slowly find pieces. I had found the chassis. I found wire brushes to scrape the rust off the frame. I found spray paint. I had painted it. I drained the fuel tank and put gas and oil in it. And like, it was, I found a new 2-stroke motor. I attached that. I had a couple wheels. All I was missing was tires. I had 2 barrels in the back, one filled with gas, one filled with oil. Like, I was set. So I'm cruising at 140 kilometers an hour down the road, and all of a sudden my car just stops, and I go, uh-oh, and then I'm like, woo, 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 woo. All my shit just goes like a mile down the fucking road and just spreads across the desert, and I'm like, well, there she blows. Like, it's all gone now.
Oh, man.
My trailer got fucked up. I popped both my wheels on my trailer, so I literally had to abandon the trailer. I lost like my glove box cover, both of my sunshades. I lost a door. That's it, basically. Now you're just gonna starve in the desert. It was either that or I could get behind my car and just like push it. Continue to push it down the road until I've got it to another place, and that's your last ditch effort. Of course, if you don't have any food or water, you're not gonna make it to the next. But it's a really cool experience. I paid like $8.99 for it. They're working on like fully functioning multiplayer. I think it's in like a really glitchy state, but I think it'd be a lot of fun to play. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos on it, and it's like it looks really fun to play multiplayer because you can find your own car and we can like race down the road and shit.
That is good.
Yeah, so we'll have to try that if we if you wanted to. But I've been playing that. Yeah, and I've also been playing Mafia 2. On the Xbox.
Classic.
Yeah, when I'm at the Mafia games are classic. At least 1 and 2 are. 3 was like okay. And the remasters are the remaster for 1 is fantastic because they actually added things to the game. Like, they actually enhanced the experience instead of just doing the graphics. The second one, all they did was like the graphics, and I think it's made in the exact same engine too. So it's like it's not that great of an upgrade, honestly.
Yeah, it just looks like it got one more coat of paint.
Right. And then 3 was just okay. It was an okay experience. For me, it like didn't really have the same vibe as the original games, and it also felt like they were trying to appeal to a different audience than what the game should be intended for. I
I
mean,
completely understand. I know
right.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Yeah.
you could get like you could find Playboy magazines in the second game. I don't think you could find them in the third one.
No, no.
Yeah,
The third is a game for children.
right. It's they kind of tried to pander to a younger audience, which is not what it's supposed to be, and that's unfortunately what a lot of these games are doing. You
Yeah.
know, like I really just want like a brutal like survival game. Like I that's all I'm really looking for. Like a Daisy-esque survival game, but entirely well, I want to have the option of doing single player or multiplayer.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I just don't want to have to deal with other people, and I want to be able to learn the AI and like master the combat and stuff like that. But like there's a couple of different games that are coming out. Like I can't remember. There's one called like Another Shooting Game or something like that, or Untitled Shooter Game. Like it doesn't have an actual.
Untitled shooter. Oh, I think are you talking about that VR one?
No, it's not VR. It's some dude. I might be mixing it up. It's some dude who straight up like quit his job as a teacher and is just making a survival game. And it's like super realistic combat so far. It's like it looks like Tarkov level combat. And it's like a mix of Daisy and kind of Tarkov kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm looking for, is a mix of Daisy and Tarkov with a single player campaign. Like I don't understand why Tarkov hasn't come out with some sort of single player mode. I mean, I know you can do the what's it called, the offline mode, but it doesn't allow you to save any progress or save any of the gear that you do or do any quests.
Oh, that's annoying.
Right, so it's not like you can really do anything. I know there was a program called Emu Tarkov that I had set up where you could play in basically offline mode, but it got to the point where like the way that the game is set up is for there to be players that move around the AI, right? The AI reacts to what the
Yeah.
players do. And so
Yeah.
if there's only one player in the entire game, most of the
Oh, I
AI
gotcha.
just end up sitting in one spot and like not doing anything.
Yeah.
So you'll just be walking through and then you'll just hear, and then you'll get fucking shot at. It's like,
Nice.
okay. And then they'll just go over to a corner and crouch and just wait
Yep.
for you. So it's a little lackluster, but that's the kind of experience I'm looking for in this one. I'll have to figure out what the name of the damn game was, but that was kind of what he was going for. So I was excited for that. And then I'm also excited for Stray, that cat game.
You're like that excited for Stray?
I'm not that excited. How did I seem excited? I literally said I'm excited for Stray. I don't understand. Nicholas, you have no idea how fucking excited I am.
You're so excited. You would use the word excited? Disgusting.
Yeah, dude, I am excited for that game. It looks cool. It looks like cyberpunky. It looks fluid. It looks puzzly. It looks cute. I like those kind of games. So,
Fair enough.
like,
You
I
do
mean,
you, buddy.
I'm still enjoying fucking Cloudpunk.
Yeah.
I bought the DLC for it, and I haven't played it yet.
How I mean, like, is it a continuation or is it entirely story based? Like just
What, the
just the base
DLC?
game. No, just the base game. Like, can you keep just doing deliveries one after another, or is like you do 4 deliveries and then the campaign kicks off?
I haven't completed the game, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I am just still like I'll do like 2 to 3 just normal deliveries and get like, talk to some characters, maybe do a side quest or two, and then an interesting like quest will come up, and that will be like part of the main story. And then
Mm.
you'll go back to doing a couple of just random jobs, and then another one will come up. So that's what it's been so far. But then the DLC, I'm seeing things that are saying like that they added races, like street races. You can now in the DLC you can modify your cars a lot more than what you could before. Yeah, or your Hovas, whatever they're called.
Yeah, you're Hova.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm excited. I just got to finish up the main game first, and then I'll start the DLC. Yeah. I just keep getting distracted by new stuff.
New stuff.
Yeah.
New and shiny.
Yeah, the Steam sale, obviously this week, summer sale was distracting.
Yeah, it ended yesterday, right?
The 7th, yeah.
Yep.
I didn't really get much, honestly. I got um, Balloons Tower Defense, The Long Drive, and then I bought The Forest.
You did?
Yeah, just because I figured at some point you'll probably want to play it, and I haven't played it in VR, so I'm sure
I
VR.
bought it, uh, like at the beginning of the summer sale. Like that was the one thing I wanted.
Yeah. So I think VR will be a unique and a new enough experience, and I'm sure they've updated it since I've played it. For it
Since
to
you
be.
played it in VR or regular?
I've never played it in VR.
Oh,
That's what I'm
gotcha.
saying.
Okay.
VR is gonna add another, because I'm like it's one of those survival games that once you've made a big ass base and you've explored all the caves and you got the fucking chainsaw and you've done all that shit and you're just like kind of just surviving and waiting to finish the last couple of like story quests. It's the same thing, but I'm sure in VR it'll be different. And I think I can play in VR while you play in regular.
Yay!
So
Yeehaw!
yeah, we'll try it. Yeah, but that's pretty much all I bought. Nothing else. I
I like it.
didn't really need anything else, honestly.
You got me extra excited for the long drive.
It's a lot of fun.
Like I wanted to get it anyway, and
I'm probably gonna put 100+ hours into it because I've only seen 3 of like the I haven't looked up, but large amount of cars from what I've understood. Because I've seen cars in the Steam pictures that I haven't even seen in the game. So
I gotcha.
There's some cool stuff, and then there's like obviously like 100 different paint colors that you can get for your car. There's different wheels and tires, and So I did find this, Nicholas.
Yes.
If that's all we have, unless you had some gaming news you wanted to talk about.
Gaming news?
Since
no.
it's National Game Day.
I don't have any gaming news. Ubisoft is supposed to talk about their new Assassin's Creed game on like September 10th, but I'm not really excited for it. Odyssey was awesome. I did enjoy Odyssey, but everybody told me the Viking one sucked dick. So
Valhalla or whatever.
Yeah, I never bought it.
I saw a couple people play it. It looked okay. It looked like they took Assassin's Creed and mixed it with For Honor.
Yeah, well, Mercy played through the whole thing, and he pretty much told me like it's not enough content for it to be that price.
Yeah.
That was his issue.
Well, Nicholas, if you're struggling to decide on what game you should play, I have found
The Wheelhouse.
The quizexpo.com's What Game Should I Play 2022 updated quiz.
Okay. I'm ready.
A gamer quiz to decide what to play right now. This quiz is a series of questions about the most important factors of choosing the right title. Okay? It's designed for players who like asking things like, what game should I play? And it works based on the participants' likes and dislikes.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
All right.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Put me in.
Starting the quiz. Which one sounds like a video game genre that you'd never enjoy? Actually, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to do it twice.
Okay.
I'm going to do mine too because I'm kind of interested in mine as well. All right. Which one sounds like a video game genre that you'd never enjoy? Multiplayer shooters, mini games, single player campaigns, or indie games?
Mini games.
I would also say mini games, yeah.
I mean, I do like me a classic Mario Party, but that's like the only exception.
Mini games next. Which of these games are you familiar with? Clash of Clans, I guess the most familiar with, because I'm sure. So Clash of Clans, Halo, The Last of Us, or Dota and Warcraft?
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us? You'd say have you played them?
No, but I've watched playthroughs multiple times.
Okay.
Different people. Because I just never had a PlayStation.
Yeah, for me, it's going to be Halo because I did watch a playthrough of Last of Us, but I played much more Halo.
I have not played much more Halo than I have watched the Last of Us gameplay.
When do you usually want to play video games? during the breaks at work, when I'm home after work/school, when the gang is online, all day long.
All day long, dude. Fuck it.
You would want to play video games all day long?
If it's gonna recommend me the best video game, I'm all in. I'm buckling down.
Okay. All day long. Well, I don't think this is when do you usually want to play video
okay.
games? Do you usually want to play games all day long? Because I mean, by I can answer that question for you by the sheer fact that the amount of times you say you don't like the games you play.
Yes.
I imagine most games you get quite bored of
just
after a
work.
couple hours.
After work.
I would say after work, yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do too. Because I do get tired of games pretty quick. How many hours a day do you spend gaming? Less than an hour, 2 to 3 hours, 4 to 5 hours, 6 hours or more?
Like 2 to 3 was that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like your average?
Yeah, I think so.
2 to 3. I think I'm more like 4 to 5.
Well, you're playing at work.
Yeah. So which one describes your work schedule better? I work a 9 to 5 job. I'm a freelancer. I have my own business. I do not work.
I don't have a 9 to 5 and I don't have my own business.
So you work a basic schedule, which is what a 9 to 5 is.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have a 9 to 5. What time do you go into work?
It depends on the day. Sunday it's 8, Monday it's 10, Wednesday it's 11. Tuesday it's 10 again.
And then you leave after 8 or less hours?
10. I work 4 10s.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
How much do you want to spend on buying new video games? I like free games. Less than $20, less than $50, up to $70.
How about this? Let's both do less than $20, and if it gives us both games that are actually less than $20, we buy them and play them and give our reviews next episode.
I mean, realistically, I was going to say less than 20 anyway, because I really think that games shouldn't be more than $20. Like,
that's like the sweet spot for cool new shit,
right?
In my opinion.
Like an indie game comes out, like Phasmophobia, right? Phasmophobia, when it came out, was I think $24.99 or something like that. I can't remember. I think I paid like $14.99. But I've had more fun with Phasmophobia than I could say that I've had with. Fuck, I don't know. I haven't really bought a new game in a while, so I don't have anything relevant. But definitely more fun than I had with fucking Elder Scrolls Online. I can tell you that. That I paid 60 damn dollars for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my feet are so itchy today. I don't know why.
Oh, your feet are itchy?
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I never clean my feet.
Oh my god, really?
Uh-huh.
I don't either.
The fuck was that reaction? Yeah, I think maybe 10 times in my life I've taken a bar of soap to my feet.
I mean, I've done it more than that. I just don't do it every time I'm in the shower. I usually don't go below the balls. Like, how dirty can my legs really be?
Oh, I do my legs. Like, I at least do my legs and stuff. Like, I have a pretty decent formula that I do.
Do you go all the way down to your ankles?
Yes, I do.
Then why not do your feet?
Because the feet are, you have to lift your leg up and like get underneath it. Sometimes like I almost fall, you know. So it's you know, people who fall in the shower just die, dude. So you know, I don't want to.
I've fallen in the shower. I lost a tooth.
Oh yeah, see, fuck that. I don't want to do that. So I decide not to try and pick my feet up and balance on one foot on a slippery, soapy surface.
Fair enough.
But I don't know. I probably should once in a while. But no, I have like
you could get one of those benches.
Good, yeah. I have like a whole like system. I'm sure you do too for how I do the shower.
System.
Yeah, I get in the shower, right?
Okay.
And depending on the quality of my hands, like let's say I've just been shooting, I'll use like my pumice soap.
Okay.
Like let's say I was at the working on my car or something, or cleaning my guns or something.
You got
like
crud
that.
on your hands.
Right. I got some really nasty shit Then I will first wash my hands, right, with that soap. That soap's amazing. Pumice soap's the best for getting off like anything. Then I'll take normal soap and wash my hands. I'll wash the pumice soap off my hands because the pumice soap dries the fuck out of stuff. So the next thing I do is I wash my beard and hair. And so because that's the top, right? That's where everything is. So I clean that, let all that run down. That's going to get that initial debris off the body, Nicholas.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Then I put in conditioner into my hair and beard, and then I just leave that in while I clean the rest of my body. Then I take soap, and the first thing I do is get my balls, dick, taint, asshole, and ass crack. Then I wash my hands off of the thing of my balls, dick, taint, and ass crack. Then I put more soap on my hands and then wash the rest of myself. And I have one of those big long toothbrushes.
Yeah, I do too. For the back, the back brush.
Yeah.
I love the back brush, dude.
Good stuff.
I mean, I have a routine, you know. Hop in, wash my face.
I don't care.
Let that sit. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Understandable.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
I wash my face and then I put my shampoo, my 3-in-1, my shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in my hair, and I let that sit. And then I don't care.
Dries your hair. You're gonna lose your hair really fast.
It's cheap.
I'm sure it is cheap, but you're gonna lose your hair really fast.
It's fine.
Realistically, you can use shampoo, wash your body. It's all soap. What you don't want to use is like the stuff that they use for your body, which dries you the hell out. Like normal body wash dries the fuck out of hair. So using a 3-in-1 combo, I have for you.
Well, when this bottle's over with and I get my money's worth,
yeah,
I'll give me some shampoos.
Just tell me when you need shampoo, because my mom's sister, I guess I should say my aunt. My aunt has a Cosmos membership, which is like the wholesaler for hairstylists.
Yeah. So
you can get like any hair care products at cost.
That sounds phenomenal. Need me some hair gel.
Yeah, that's what I do. I get hair gel. I get all my beard oils. I get my beard trimming tools, and I got my really nice set of clippers that we use to cut your hair. What an angle this is, Nicholas.
I've got like the long drive videos like on Steam playing in the background, and one of them, like, they're auto playing. They're just going through them while we're talking. One of them is some dude just spray painting a turd red and then picking it up and walking around with. He put it in the passenger seat and started driving away. You
can straight up just eat shit off the floor if you find it, if you really wanted to. And there's sex dolls that you can find across the wasteland.
Nice.
And I've also found cosmetics. I found a cowboy hat and some sunglasses so far. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I can't wait to play this game.
Yeah. What's the highest amount of money you've spent on a single game? And I know the answer to this.
I'm not counting For Honor.
You have to, because it is. It's so I'm already just gonna put about 90 plus is what I'm just gonna do. It's the highest possible one. That's what we're gonna do. And you know what? I've also done that. I've done a lot of money in microtransactions in some games.
I mean, like thousands of dollars though.
I have spent probably $2,000+ in Realm of the Mad God.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I used to charge my parents' phone bill with my phone like $5 purchases almost every other day, like over the course of multiple summers before they even realized. So, yeah. What is your main device for playing video games? I'm just gonna put PC for us both.
Yes, my computer.
Yeah, PC and PC. Think about the latest video game you played. What was its genre? Was it strategic? Was it online multiplayer? Was it sports? Or was it third-person shooter / none of the above? Strategic, online multiplayer, sports.
Mine's online multiplayer.
Online multiplayer, okay.
Chivalry's fucking 64v64, dude.
Mine was Bloons Tower Defense. So I guess that's strategic. How do you what? How do you want to feel when playing a new video game?
Ooh,
Calm and relaxed. I want to feel like a professional gamer. I want to
wow.
feel excited and surprised. I'd like to feel like I'm hanging out with friends IRL.
Excited and surprised.
I'm also excited and surprised. Yeah, I want to be thrilled about my new experience and surprised that it was as good. Which one describes your play style better? I just play for fun. I like to have specific strategies. I like to try new things while playing. I play like a pro gamer.
Um, how good am I at video games? I wasn't paying attention,
Which
dude.
one describes your play style better? Do you normally just play for fun? Do you like to
Oh,
have specific strategies? Are you
I like to
trying
play for fun.
trying to do more things? Okay, you like to play for fun. I do like to just play for fun, but I usually end up trying to min max whatever I play. So I'm just gonna put I like to have specific strategies
Mm,
because I do
fair
like
enough.
to try and do it like to the best of my ability.
Would my specific strategy be cheating?
Yes. Do you enjoy multiplayer games or solo campaign based games? You can say none. I prefer arcade games. I like both. I like solo campaigns, or I prefer multiplayer games.
I like both.
I would say I like both. There are benefits to both. Just depends on what mood I'm in. What is your
Yes.
favorite controller or gamepad? Touchpads, mouse and keyboard, Xbox, or PlayStation?
I mean, my favorite. I really do like the way a mouse and keyboard feels.
I do like a mouse and keyboard, but again, this is another one of those um like it depends on what I want to play, right? Like
Yeah.
driving games, like racing games, almost
Hmm.
always want a controller. And
Yeah.
I think a controller is definitely a much more relaxed and laid back gaming experience.
I
Being able
agree.
to sit back and just whereas you're like, with PC gaming, you're like, you're up there, right?
Yep.
You're really in it. At least that's how
Hmm.
it feels to me. I don't feel as relaxed when I play on a keyboard and mouse. But you're gonna do keyboard and mouse?
Yes.
That's what I did as well. How long ago did you purchase a new video game? Was it a long time ago? It was on the last year's Black Friday. It was a couple of months ago, or it was a week or two ago.
A week or two ago.
Yeah, me too.
Is that a sad answer?
Why are you looking for a new game to play? I want to get into gaming. I need a hobby in my free time. I'm tired of playing the same games. I played every game possible and need something new.
I'm tired of playing the same games.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say as well. I'm tired of playing the same games. How do you feel about classic and nostalgic games? I love them. Some of them are cool. I'd like to try them, or I don't like them.
Some of them are cool.
Some of them are cool. I can agree with that. Yeah, some of them are cool. Like I love Pokemon. I love
Yeah.
like those old school ones. Yeah. How many gamer friends do you have? Yes, it matters. Okay, none. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 or more.
I mean, like realistically, 1 to 2.
Okay. Next. I'm 3 to 4. Which one
Just how it be.
describes? Yeah, which one describes a video game that's worthy of buying? Fun and easy to play, elite and non-mainstream, something cheap but high end, or a game that everyone else is playing right now.
Cheap but high end.
Cheap but high end, nice.
Trailer park luxury.
I want to do fun and easy to play. I want my game to be fun and I want it to not be a fucking pain in the ass to play it.
Fair enough.
Like having like 20 million menus of like just some random bullshit that I need to learn. Do you follow all of the news about the gaming industry? Not at all. Only if something important happens. I've been into gaming news only recently. Or yes, I've always followed the news like a pro.
Only when important things happen.
Yep, I'm the same. Oh, wait, this is the last question. Finally, how old are you? 18 to 24.
Hell yeah, dude.
Let's see. Here we go.
What did I get, dude?
The fucking Witcher 3.
Did I really?
Yeah, so you got The Witcher 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, Hitman 3, Apex Legends,
Ugh.
Disco Elysium, Slay the Spire,
Ooh.
Minecraft, Valheim, Total War Warhammer, God of War, Monster Hunter World, Forza Horizon 5, Chivalry 2,
Wow.
Cruelty Squad, Wildermyth. I don't know what those two are. Oh, Death Stranding.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think I missed one. No, yeah, that's all of them.
Send me that list.
38%. There you go.
38%. Whoa.
So it says you're a PC gamer. 38% of gamers in the United States play on their PC. Which
Thanks.
is interesting. Most of these games are also available on consoles.
Nice.
Fancy. Let's see what I got.
The same list.
It's the same list.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the same list.
Aw.
Pretty much. Let's see. Let me go back and do it. Oh, okay. Well, now it's failing to load. So
Fantastic.
yeah, I just got a white page now. But yeah, that's
You-
cool. Some of those games are good. Like Witcher 3, I know is good. Forza Horizon 5, that's good. Chivalry 2, I'm sure that's fun. God of War, Red Dead Redemption 2. Who knows? Who knows if that list is actually real or not?
Yeah, it could just be like, what if it's just randomly generated? It has nothing to do with the answers.
Yeah, probably, honestly. So another thing I wanted to bring up was Prime Day is coming up.
Prime Day.
Amazon
I love Prime Day.
Yeah, July 12th, Prime Day. And so I found a list about the 8 Amazon Prime benefits you need to know about going into Prime Day.
Okay.
So these are the benefits to people who don't know what Prime is. This is not a paid sponsorship, but we like Prime. At least I like Prime.
Prime is good.
Right. They're probably going to take over the entire internet and the shopping interface of the internet. So yeah, free same day, 1 day, or even 2 day shipping, which I love. Dude, the fucking same day shipping is insane. The fact that you can order something and have it 5 hours later is bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
This is one thing I didn't know about. Prime's Try Before You Buy. If you're looking to upgrade your wardrobe, Try Before You Buy is a neat service that lets you try on clothes, shoes, and jewelry before being charged. You basically pay for what you keep and send back what you don't like.
Yeah, I knew about that, but there's some other service they offer where like they send you clothes they think you'll like.
That's kind of cool because I know that there was that that used to be like a thing. It was like a subscription box. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but I heard about it on the Rooster Teeth podcast, and it was about it
was their sponsor at one point.
You get a custom stylist, and they like look at you and take measurements and stuff and try and pick out the best clothing. Here's another one. Free games and DLCs. One often overlooked benefit of an Amazon Prime membership is the ridiculous amount of free games and DLC that get handed out daily. Over 30 plus games are being offered for free for the month to celebrate Prime Day, like Rain World and the Mass Effect trilogy. Plus, there's DLC for games such as Destiny 2, Call of Duty Warzone, and Rainbow Six Siege.
Excuse me?
Right.
Destiny 2 DLC?
Right. I'm wondering what Destiny 2 DLC is free. I'm wondering if like
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Prime Video and Music Prime, two services that they offer. Prime Video is Amazon's video streaming service that rivals Netflix. It has exclusive shows like The Boys, which is a great show. We love that show.
Yes.
I still need
the season's done, by the way.
Okay, it's finished. It's all released.
Yeah, I've only watched the first 3. I haven't finished it.
I only watched the first episode, so yeah, I'm gonna probably finish it this week at work. And then Prime Music works closest to Spotify, letting you stream music and podcasts from your phone. So I didn't know that. If you like don't want to pay for Spotify and you're still paying for Prime, you literally can get their version of Spotify through Prime, like already included in your membership, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Prime Reading, which gives you like it's basically like audio book, whatever, or Kindle, like a Kindle kind of subscription where you just have access to thousands of audiobooks, ebooks, comics, and magazines that you can read from all that shit. And then here's a cool one that I really didn't know about, which has just changed my life. You get a free year of Grubhub Plus with your Amazon Prime membership.
What?
Which gives you free delivery on all your orders over $12.
Oh my God.
Which I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's crazy. I order food through Uber Eats probably once a week, and that's going to save me some money. I'll probably just start using Grubhub now.
Wow. Phenomenal.
Isn't that cool? Amazon Photos. Prime members receive an unlimited photo storage and 5 gigabytes of video storage in the cloud.
I like
cool.
Prime Photos. I've been using Prime Photos.
Yeah.
And with Prime Photos, you can just like click the photo that you're looking at. Like it's cloud storage it auto backs up all the shit on your phone if you're connected to Wi-Fi.
Excuse me. Yeah.
And like you're just scrolling through your camera roll, you click on a picture, and if you hit like go to store or something like that, it takes you straight to the Amazon app because they're two separate apps. And it's like, do you want 8x10? Do you want 5x4? Do you want it framed? Do you want it a poster? Like all that shit.
Interesting. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then the last thing you get with your Amazon membership, Amazon Luna. Luna is Amazon's cloud gaming service where you stream games straight from your browser, tablet, and smart TV. All you need to do is connect a Bluetooth controller and you're good to go. The Prime membership gives you access to its free tier of games. Pretty cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
Amazon's pretty bonkers.
They're probably going to take over the world.
Yeah, they're pretty up there. I still hear stupid shit about how the employees are treated, but
Oh yeah.
I mean, they have to sacrifice themselves so we can get such phenomenal service.
Right. Sacrifices must be made.
Exactly.
Right. Sacrifice your body for the greater good.
The greater good. Prime now. Prime.
Have heat stroke and die in a truck. I think it was a feature like forever ago on iFunny, our awful app. There was like some stand-up comedian doing a skit about how he was talking about Prime Same Day and how ridiculous it is. And he was like, they can only get better from here. So I'm imagining that one click to buy option will become Prime Now and it'll just spawn in your fucking hand. Or Prime Hourly.
Prime Hourly? Oh my God.
Prime Hour. You get that Prime Hour shipping. 59 minutes or less.
He always pulls up in like a Ferrari. It's just...
That's gonna come when they've got drone technology like down pat. Like you click that button and immediately one of the 50,000 drones they have in their warehouse goes flies over to the fucking package, picks it up, and just bolts right to your fucking house.
Or it's like all the Amazon facilities, like the distribution facilities, will no longer be on ground level. They will be blimped up in the sky, and the drones will come out the bottom.
Yep. That'd be fucking crazy, dude. That's like some dystopian shit. You just
the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah. Oh, new batch of drones, like a fucking swarm. Dude, yeah, that'd be crazy. I mean, that is like cool, and it's also scary because again, like the government could just like modify those drones with like a little bit of C4 and just send them out, to just kill people. Like you can right now, and it is entirely possible with AI, and this is what Elon Musk talks about a lot, there are drones out there, kill drones, that have cameras on them with AI facial recognition, and you can put pictures of somebody's face in, send it into a crowd, put an explosive on it, and it'll literally just go until it finds the person, hit them right in the face, and explode. Just blow their head up.
It's beautiful.
Like that's a thing now.
I love that.
That's like a thing that people have, which is crazy. And then you watch like the videos of like the Boston Dynamics, like dog robots and shit, like full sprinting through like rocky terrain. And I'm like, whoa. Like, it's dangerous. You know, we got robotics on the rise and AI coming into fruition. It's like, ooh.
I'm ready, dude. Give me
You
that
know?
dystopian Terminator era, dude.
Right. I'd shoot a bunch of Terminators. That'd be awesome.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Until he like gets to me because I can't aim and I freaked out.
Right. Yeah. And you didn't go to the range. You waited too long to buy a gun.
Yep.
Yeah. It happens. It happens. It happens. Honestly, like I was going to give you my for a while. I just bought this new gun. Did I show it? I did show it to you. My new cowboy gun.
Oh yeah, you sent a picture of it.
Yeah, I was gonna give it to you, just to, like hold on to until you buy your first gun, so you can.
What is it?
It's 22.
Oh, I have a 22 revolver.
Where is it?
It's at my mom's house.
Doesn't help you there, Nicholas, does it?
No, it doesn't. I mean, what's a 22 really gonna do, man?
It's a
not
fucking
gonna
deterrent. It's not
Yeah.
gonna kill somebody, but it's a deterrent. Regardless, the 22's loud as shit. It's a gun. It's a gunshot. A gunshot is a gunshot. If an intruder's in
enough.
your home with a knife and a gunshot goes off, 80% of the time they're leaving because you've been shot at, and most people don't want to get shot at. Doesn't matter if it's a 22. Doesn't matter if it's a fucking BB gun. A
They
BB
got
gun will
fucking
still go
shot
in
at.
you.
Yeah.
Right, you've been shot at. So
That
that's like-
freaked me out. I get it.
right, that's pretty much all a 22 is at this point. It is a caliber for assassins, and it's a deterrent. That's literally all a 22. Environment rifle. It's definitely a varmint caliber.
Yep.
You know, for shooting rabbits and birds and small game and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love it. Little cowboy gun. It's damn, I should get it. I don't know if like it's a single action.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So like you have to cock the hammer each time you want to fire the gun.
that's cool. Kinda.
There's literally no way. It's at the bottom of the bag.
Oh.
It's got like so much shit on it. But yeah, no, and it's like the old school like you remember in PUBG the Moisen
Yeah.
pistol, the
Yeah.
1985 where you had to spin the cylinder and push the little lever to drop the round out and then spin
Yeah.
the cylinder, drop
Yep.
yeah, it's one of those.
Ooh.
So it's really satisfying. I've gotten really good at turning it, dropping it, turning it, dropping it, turning it, dropping, and I'm getting faster and faster at reloading it.
Mine, when you push the thing down, it just shoves all of them out.
Is it like a foldable?
No.
No.
It comes out of the side.
Oh,
And
it's a
then
standard revolver.
Yeah, and then I push the thing and all of them come out.
Right. It's a standard. The cylinder actuates. Yeah. For this, the cylinder is entirely encompassed. Like the cylinder doesn't.
Oh, I gotcha.
It can't come out. The only way to quick reload it would be to pull out the detent pin, pull out the cylinder, slap a new cylinder in, and slam down the detent.
Nice,
But
dude.
that would be faster than reloading.
That would be so cool if you were like good at that and fast at that. And everybody at the range was like, "What the fuck did he just do?"
Yeah. I really want to go somewhere outdoors so I can cowboy gun it, fan it. Yeah.
I gotcha.
It is like a really cool firearm. I took it and I pulled it out and I was like, yeah, this will be the perfect gun to teach you on because it takes a really long time to do everything. You have to think about every step of the way. Because like if you like go, okay, it's your first time shooting and you just hand somebody a 9mm semi-automatic striker fire handgun
Yes.
with 15 rounds in it, you know, they'll go bang, 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 bang. That was cool. And, you know, they might turn around and go, wow. And it's like still fucking loaded.
Yeah, no,
You
that's
know,
not cool.
Or do some shit like that, right? Whereas with this single action revolver, it's, you know, you have to open a breech, individually load each round in, right? So
Yep.
that takes some time, makes them a little bit more comfortable as they're holding it, you know, putting they're seeing each round go in, so they know 100% there's 6 rounds in there. And they close that up, spin it around, and no matter what, if they fuck up and put their finger on the trigger, it's not going to go off. Or if they, you know, they accidentally put their finger there, it's not going to fire or whatever. Because again, you have to pull the hammer all the way back and cock it for the gun to go off. So, yeah, no, it was a lot. It was a lot of fun. It's pretty accurate. Shoots a little to the left, but you know, it's fine. I did a really nice shot, and most of my group was like a millimeter or two to the left off the center at 7 yards, but
That's
I put
good.
about 100 rounds through it, and it's a lot of fun. So I think you'll enjoy it next time we go.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm excited for my new one though. I'm gonna build me a new AR with that lower I showed you.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting on a couple. I'm gonna wait for 2 more paychecks to get a to get it.
To get that one piece, are you still doing what you planned on doing, like getting it one by one?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it piece by piece, very slowly build it. Who knows? I might end up just buying a a lower kit or whatever from Palmetto State, and just doing all that, and then buying the upper, buying the bolt. Maybe I'll just buy a complete upper. Who
Yeah,
knows? It literally could take me 3 weeks to build this thing, but
I gotcha.
excuse me, Jesus.
I know.
I am
Sorry.
extremely thirsty, so let's move on to our final topic of the day that
Which
I wanted.
is,
So yeah, today is Be a Kid Again Day,
oh Lord.
which is fun. Shout out to all of us old folks, old
Yep.
crinkly, wrinkly folks.
Yeehaw,
So
that's me.
I found a quiz on shouldihaveababy.com that's called Should I Have Kids?
Oh boy.
Or we can do the Do I Want Kids? If you can't decide if you want kids or not, which one do you want to do? Or we can do both.
Wait, so
One of them is like morally, should you have kids? The other one is helping you decide if you want them.
I want the moral one.
Okay. Should I have kids? All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Give yourself the time needed to focus on the questions clearly and answer them as honestly as you can. Try not to be swayed by what you think you should answer, but rather what is the most accurate answer for you. All right.
Gotcha.
Number 1. How do you feel about your current life?
Yeah?
Oh shit, hold on.
That's a good question. That's
We fucked it up. Start quiz. Wait. No, should I have quiz? There we go.
You're gonna have
Fucking up.
squids?
I'm fucking up hard here. Start the quiz. Jesus. All right. How do you feel about your current life? I am not that satisfied or happy and am considering having a child to improve my life. I am quite satisfied, but happy and open to possible changes. I am very satisfied and happy, and so I'm worried how parenthood might change this.
The middle one.
The middle one, yeah. I agree. Ooh, it changes. Ooh, that's difficult. I gotta be careful which ones I click. And open a possible change. All right, is having children something you feel deep down that you really want, or is it something you just feel you should do or are feeling pressured to do by your partner, family, or friends?
I want one. Couple.
So I am confident I am making this decision based solely on what I want
Yes.
and not what others want from me.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
I'd love to have some little Nick Juniors running around.
You do not experience too much or an unreasonable amount in quotations of anxiety or fear at the thought of being a parent.
No.
No, I'm mostly excited, or I have mixed emotions. Sometimes my anxiety is a little overwhelming, or
No, I'm settled, or whatever that one was.
you're mostly excited.
Yeah.
Are you reasonably sure you're not feeling influenced to have a baby purely because of your age and or because society expects you to have children?
What are the options?
Yes, I mean, come on, you can answer that, yes or no. Yes, I'm reasonably sure. No, I'm not sure, or somewhat sure.
I'm reasonably sure. Okay.
All right. When you imagine yourself as a parent, are you happy with what you think you'd be like?
Yes.
Yes, I'm fairly certain I'd be the sort of parent I'd like to be. B, I have a few concerns about what sort of parent I might be like. Or C, I'm not really sure what I'd be like, but I'd try my best to be a good parent.
Oh, okay. I feel like C is the most reasonable option.
Okay, C. Um. Yeah, I'll do the same. Do you have mostly fond memories of your own childhood and the way your parents raised you? Yes. No, I have issues with the way I was brought up and or many unhappy childhood experiences, or I have mixed memories.
B.
Um, yeah, I think I could probably be too.
Oh
Would you
boy.
would you be I mean, because I do have problems with the way I was raised. I think I could have been raised, but would you be okay with delaying or compromising some of your own needs slash interests or goals if you needed to for the sake of your own child now and in the future? Yes, maybe slash unsure, or no.
No. I would. I would.
uh,
Dude, it is so fucking hot in here. Oh my goodness.
your fan not working?
It's on. It's like it's on max and it's blow. It's right here.
Do you have one above you too?
No, it's just a fucking light.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. Sweat.
Are you in good physical health? Or if not, are you willing to make the necessary changes to improve your health to ensure a healthy pregnancy?
Yeah, yeah. I'm willing to better myself for a healthy pregnancy.
Are you open to making and experiencing changes in your current lifestyle? Example, less time by yourself for recreation, fitness, hobbies, social life, etc. Yes, it doesn't bother me. It would be really comfortable. I'm not really comfortable with the idea of how much my lifestyle might change, or it would be quite an adjustment for me, but I'm happy to adapt.
The first one.
Yes, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Like, you sure? Like,
Yeah.
you get it though, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm with the kid.
yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
You like for the first couple of years, you're probably never gonna get to play video games. You probably won't play video games for a few years.
I might
Probably
get a
won't be able
nice
to.
refresh from that. I might.
Maybe, like you're totally okay with just dropping everything that you love and enjoy today and replacing it solely with a child. You have no question of whether or not that might be difficult. You're just ready to drop it all for this kid.
I know what it entails. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I, like a reasonable person, am going to say it would be quite an adjustment for me, but I'm happy to adapt. Because that's
Okay.
what a reasonable person would do, in my opinion, Nicholas. Do you accept the conception, pregnancy, birth, and parenting? Wait, do you accept, that the conception, pregnancy, birth, and parenting may include many challenges as well as joys? And if so, are you ready to face these challenges? Yes, somewhat, unsure.
Somewhat.
Right. Next page. I'm also somewhat.
I'm gonna
Next
be very
page.
mean to my son. Very mean.
Do you accept the fact that a large part of parenting is unpredictable and may not match your expectations? Examples, the personality and health of your child, how you will feel as a parent, and how your life might change?
Yep.
Yes, no, or mostly?
Mostly. Mostly.
Are you a nurturing and loving person who looks forward to caring for your child who would be totally dependent on you in the early years? Yes, no, or somewhat?
Yep.
Yep. Is your financial situation sufficient to raise a child in a way that is very satisfactory to you?
No.
No, I have some concerns. Have you thought about how your family and work life could coexist in a way that is satisfactory for you and the child?
Have I thought about it?
Yeah, have you thought about it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I have to have a job.
Well, no, it's how your family and work life could so it's like, are you gonna be able to
Yes.
like
I
pick up
can
the
I can be
kid?
there. Yeah.
Okay. Are you in a position financially and work flexibility to be able to take months away from your job if necessary?
No.
If you had a complicated pregnancy or a very sick baby?
No.
No, it would be extremely difficult or impossible.
Yes.
Okay. I can do yes. Next. If you have a partner, complete the following 4 questions. If you are single, then click the finish button. Okay.
Oh
So
boy.
we're done. Finish.
Oh, we should have
And
done it as
finish.
each other's partners.
You and your life seem to be in a good place to consider having a child. You have a strong desire to have kids, and most or all areas of your life are ready to accommodate the responsibilities, joys, and challenges of raising a child or children. Plus, you do not appear to be strongly influenced by many negative factors such as complications or problematic motivating reasons. For instance, feeling like you should have kids just because that's what society or others expect of you. However,
Oh.
you have doubts and concerns. I would recommend taking the time to think about any issues you identified while taking the quiz, Nicholas, issues that are making you feel uncertain about having kids, and look at how you might improve them before embarking on the parenthood journey, if and when you choose to do so. Your answers indicate that you have some worries about having kids. Until you resolve these, you are unlikely to feel confident in deciding to have kids, so it is important to identify your fears and work through them. Fears and anxieties about parenthood are common and can be overcome with the right tools. Once you are sure that you are ready and that having a child is what you truly want, and you have dealt with your anxieties, then you can feel confident in starting your parenthood journey if you wish to.
Oh, thank you so much for that advice.
Mine is literally the same thing. So.
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Yep. That's it, Nicholas. That's all I have.
That's all
I'm
you have?
Completely out of content, completely out of feeling in my feet.
That's fine, dude. It's really hot. Like, I want to take all I'm going to turn my camera off. I'm going to put a
And get
towel
naked.
down on my chair,
Oh.
and I'm going to get naked.
Don't lock your door so your roommates can come in and take a peek.
I would do that, to be honest, just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
I like
All right, let's call it here. I'm tired. My eyeballs hurt too. I need some Advil and some drops in my eyes. I got gunpowder in my eyeballs.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. You can't have that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh. All right. Yep. I get
Yep.
it.
Yep.
We need to not keep that in. Are we going to wrap it up?
Thank you all for watching the Anxiety Pool Podcast, episode 38. If you liked, check us out at anxietypool.com, where you can find links to our other available platforms like Spotify, YouTube, and iTunes. I love you.
I love you all too. And I love Mason. I sure do love Mason. Look at how
I
cute
love
he
you
is.
too.
Oh my goodness. I can feel those lips on the tip of my penis right now.
God, all right.
Goodbye.
Cut
Goodbye.
Cut it.